Hey everyone, my name is Blake Cadwell. I'm the co-founder at Soundly.com, and today we're going to be talking about a popular direct-to-consumer brand called Audicus. We're going to talk about the products they carry, my experience wearing them, and how you would go about purchasing Audicus hearing aids if you were in fact interested in the brand. We'll also compare them to some of the other direct-to-consumer options on the market. So let's get into it. If you want to purchase a pair of hearing aids, there are basically three ways to do it within the current landscape. The first is to go to a local provider, usually a clinic or maybe a retailer, where you'll talk to a hearing instrument specialist, they'll test your hearing, they'll give you a pair of hearing aids, and then you'll return if you need updates. The second has gotten a lot of attention, and that is over the counter. You can purchase hearing aids directly online that you will program yourself at home. You might have customer service that you can call, but you're not working with a professional to program those hearing aids to your loss. You do that yourself. But there is a third model of care that's emerged over the last few years, and that model is where Audicus sits. And it's what I like to call direct to consumer. And Audicus is a brand that sells prescription hearing aids programmed by someone else, not you, not on your smartphone, and then they ship them to your door. So you're buying in a very similar way to how you would buy an over-the-counter hearing aid, but the care is a lot more like what you would get in a clinic. The big difference is that it's all happening remotely through telehealth. So let's talk a little bit about Audicus's background. The brand started about 10 years ago. In fact, it was one of the first direct-to-consumer brands on the market. The brand's based in New York City, and they don't make their own hearing aids. Instead, they purchase hearing aids wholesale from manufacturers like Sonova and WS Audiology. So the underlying technology in these hearing aids is a lot like the technology that you would get at a local clinic. Instead of selling products under the traditional names that you might find in a local clinic, which might be Phonak, Unitron, or Signia, Audicus is selling similar technology but under their own house names, which are names like Omni or Spirit. Hey guys, just a quick note. If you want to read more about Audicus or you want to check out their survey to see if you're a candidate, you can drop down into the comments below. We have a few linked resources. We also have a link to some sound files that we've recorded through the Audicus Omni II. So if you want to hear how these products actually sound, you can take a look at that link. Now back to the review. Let's take a closer look at the flagship product from Audicus called the Audicus Omni II. This is a product that sits behind the ear in the traditional style with a receiver wire that reaches up over the top of the ear and a little speaker that sits inside your ear canal. This product's extremely comfortable, well-designed, and well-built, and not surprisingly because it comes from the largest manufacturer in the world, Sonova. All of Audicus's behind-the-ear style hearing aids are rechargeable and come with Bluetooth streaming capabilities. They'll allow for hands-free calling. Audicus hearing aids also come with a smartphone app that allows you to change volume, change programs, and adjust frequencies. But importantly, again, as a reminder, you're not programming your own hearing aids. They've been shipped to you already programmed to your hearing loss. So let's talk a little bit more about that process. If you were to purchase Audicus hearing aids, you'd head over to their website where you'd fill out a survey to identify whether or not you're a candidate. Within that survey, you'd have an opportunity to take a hearing test. That hearing test will give them the information they need to program your hearing aids specifically to your hearing loss before they ship them to your door. Now, if you have a test that has been taken at a local clinic, you can also send them that test and they'll use that test in order to program your hearing aids. If you need adjustments after your hearing aids have arrived at your home or after you've been wearing them for a while, you can also get in touch with Audicus using their lifetime care, and they can make remote adjustments on the fly. It's a really convenient option for a lot of people. Let's take a quick look at the Audicus website. This is most likely where you would purchase a hearing aid from this brand. You can also do it over the phone if you'd like. But we'll start by understanding how the process works. So the first thing you would do is you would click Get Started. This will take you to a survey where you can fill it out and better understand if you are a fit for the Audicus product. Another thing you might consider is going to the shop page and looking at all available hearing aids. This will give you a quick sense for the products that are available, from the $1,300 or $1,400 Spirit 1 all the way to the Omni II. Another unique option within Audicus is a feature called Audicus Premier. Now, Audicus Premier gives you a flat monthly rate. It's $99 a month, and it gives you a few different benefits. One, you get, of course, service and supplies, which are available through most of the other packages as well if you pay up front. But importantly, you also get an upgrade every 18 months. So if you're someone who likes to have the latest technology, or you think there's something new on the horizon, this could be a good option to kind of hedge your bets. If you've spent much time watching this channel, you'll know that I've tried out most of the products on the market, from top-end, in-clinic fit products all the way down to some of the least expensive over-the-counter products. So where does Audicus fit in this total mix? Well, I'd really put them somewhere in the middle. They have a lot of value. They offer streaming, rechargeability, strong underlying technological fundamentals. They come from a great manufacturer. It's very reliable. They're also coming from a company that's 10 years old and isn't going anywhere. And they come with good service. But they're also not going to give you that in-person care that you might be looking for if you have issues with dexterity or you're really uncomfortable with technology. Now, there are a couple of drawbacks to this brand. The first is that it's not the cheapest option on the market. Now, for some folks, an option in the middle with good, credible care is actually exactly what they're looking for. But if you're looking for something that's just a few $100s, Audicus really doesn't offer that. It still sits somewhere in that middle to premium option. The second drawback is if you're someone who isn't comfortable with technology, if you don't like Zoom calls, if you're not sure you can handle remote adjustments, you don't want to use a smartphone app, this probably isn't the product for you because it does involve some level of telehealth care in order to get the most out of the product. In my opinion, the perfect profile for an Audicus customer would be someone who's looking for underlying technology from Sonova. Maybe you're a past Phonak wearer or a past Unitron wearer. The sound processing is going to sound very similar within this product to what you might be used to. I also think someone who's looking for a solid value and enjoys the idea of remote care is a really good fit for Audicus. The only brand that really offers comparable value in terms of care and underlying technology would be Jabra Enhance Select. I've done a full review on that hearing aid as well, which I'll link in this video. So that's it. Now you have some background on who Audicus is, a few notes from my own listening experience, and a sense for where Audicus fits in the overall hearing health landscape. We hope you found this video informative, and we wish you the best in your search.